Howdy for networking, welcome to 4in TV Live. My name is Todd, Social Media Cowboy. I am running 4in TV Live this morning. We've had a late sick note come in and it was unfair to let them panic this morning about 4in TV. So you've got me. I'm going to be talking about making the most of the 4 networking group on Facebook. Now this is 4in TV Live, so if you're watching the replay, bear with me 2 seconds because I need to do the thing that I usually do behind the scenes for the broadcasters. I've got to do it to myself. That sounds weird. So I'm just going to find myself on the page. There it is. I'm going to share that into the 4in community because that's where all the interaction is. So bear with me 2 seconds. Let's just throw it into there. 4 networking. There we go. And post. And that's in there. So if you can hear me, please hit the reactions on there. That's really good. Good for my vanity. Good for the algorithm. Top tip of that coming up a little bit later on. Good morning, Rob. Welcome along, buddy. Welcome along. I've just shared this into the 4 networking community, so now hopefully people can see that in there too. I had a slight technical hitch when I went live for some reason, so if you saw the other one, you're the only one that saw it. Don't mention it to anyone because it didn't work. I don't know what happened. It's a Facebook bug, I'm sure. I blame Facebook bugs on everything, including my marriage breakups, everything. It's all down to Facebook. So if you can hear me, hit the reactions, put some comments in, say good morning, be polite, be friendly. I made it like a cowboy, but I have a heart. Morning, Janine. How are you? Long time no see. So 4in TV Live, what's it all about? It's a live show on Facebook. It's ridiculous. I created this in an armchair. The armchair is over there. Sat down, did a foresight into my phone. Michael Nagels liked it so much. It's been fully booked for a whole year. Mad. Top tip there. First tip, really, is never ask permission. Always ask forgiveness. Morning to James Chisholm, who's out walking his dog. I've already seen that on Facebook. Morning, Kirsty. Don't swear. You're live on Facebook. Morning, Martin. Martin would have spotted if it went live and it didn't work. He keeps me on track. Morning, Rob. Do I ever sleep? Yes, near a camera, just in case. Linda Reynolds. I'm honoured to have you in the room. Good to see you. Fabulous foresight last week. I really enjoyed that. If you haven't seen Linda Reynolds' foresight, then get on it. It's amazing. Right, let's start the show. It's down to you guys. Welcome to 4in TV Live. It's the 40 words round. Just like a 4in meeting where you've got your 40 seconds, you have 40 words. Little tip for the future, copy and paste this. Keep it on your notes on your iPhone or just type like there's no tomorrow. So type your comments in. The good ones, the ones I spot, I'll read out. Makes you famous and everything. But if it's rubbish, I won't. So read those out. Now, I don't need to do that because I've got sound, so I'm going to tell you my 40 seconds. So my name is Todd from Spaghetti Agency. I am a social media cowboy. I help your business get found online with social media and online marketing. Not a lot of people know this, but I write a lot of copy. I write website copy, email marketing, blogs, and very long Facebook posts. More on that in a minute. I'm also creating something rather amazing that you'll be able to get involved with, and I'm launching next Friday at 8 PM from our website, our Facebook page. So go and find Spaghetti Agency on Facebook and tune in at 8 PM next Friday night because I got something that you'll all be able to get involved with. So my name's Todd from Spaghetti Agency. I made it like a cowboy, but I do know what I'm doing. Right, I got a few comments coming in. My computer is slightly behind. Morning to Ben Kelly, who's just tuned in on there. So I'm going to try and grab some of these comments from up here. Hayley Hilton, change the shape of your business as well as your body. I really like that. That's really good. If you want some feedback on that, not that you asked for it, that's really good. I love that. Let's try and get the comments up on down here. I just love the way that Facebook doesn't work. Let's go to the actual live video there. Let's see if it works on here. Come on, there they are. Yes, there you all are. I knew you were there somewhere. So morning to Linda Reynolds. She tells people where to go. Amazing travel agent in 4 networking. Kirsty Gray finds people. So when Linda Reynolds sends them somewhere, Kirsty Gray goes and finds them. Kirsty Gray is probably the only person in 4 networking that finds people. Good morning to Joe Siriani, who's just joined. And those of you who are asking, no, Bob is not here, my baby. She was asleep, so I left her there. Linda Reynolds says she loves my stuff. Thank you, Linda. Janine Mitchell, my company is called Change for Success. I help you achieve your optimum success in business. Based in Manchester, that is. She's amazing. I do like Janine. I'm a Janine fan. Mark Stowe, East London's monthly window cleaning service. Mark Stowe is probably the most famous window cleaner ever. And he's really genuinely nice guy as well. So, if he travels this far, he can clean my windows any day. Morning, Helena. Thank you for that comment. I won't read it out because it's kind of like a sales pitch, but thank you. I'll take that and put it in my heart and keep it there forever. Who else has got 40 words? Keep your 40 words coming. I'm trying to catch up. Helena, one at Leicester. Work safe and work happy. If you haven't seen Helen of Wyman Leicester, if you haven't met her, you're missing out. It's a huge part of For Networking. Good morning. Paula Cohen's in the room. I feel slightly honoured to have you. In fact, I don't feel slightly honoured. I do feel honoured to have you on the show. Martin the Warrior Warlow, after suffering a stress-related stroke in 2013 while crossing the road, nearly being hit by a bus, he now educates people about stroke awareness because business owners don't suffer from stress, do they? Martin, I've heard your 40 seconds quite a few times. Hi, I'm Paula, not me, Paula down there, from Tailory. I help people put the rocket fuel into their business. She does. She is amazing. Get down on her foresights too. Really, really good stuff. She's foresighting for me, actually, now at Leamington Bloody Spa soon, and bring in some random northerners with her. Not sure if I'm going to turn up, but it should be fun. And Hayley says that Janine has helped her. Look, that's how Foreign works. We all just tell each other how brilliant we are and we all buy from each other. Social proof, incredibly important. Wow, 21 people live, amazing. They said this wouldn't work. A year on, it's still working. I missed yours, James. I missed James. Excuse me, hold the show. I'm just going to rewind. Talk amongst yourselves. James Chisholm, howdy cowboy. That's not his 40 words round. Craig Davis looking for resellers for his cloud-based software, so get involved with that. That's an incredible offer there. James, I can't see yours, so I didn't miss it. It's not there, okay? Did you type it and imagine you sent it? Maybe that's what happened there. You could feel free to type it again so other people can see it, but quite frankly, I'm now not going to read it out, okay? I've wasted too much time on you already. So, it's now time for the foresight slot, and just like a foreign meeting, this is not a sales pitch, it's an insight into an interesting area of my life or my business. As I teach people how to do social media stuff, I thought it'd be really useful this morning for you guys to learn how to make the most of the For Networking community on Facebook. Now, there's loads of tips I'm going to go through. I won't be able to keep up the comments on here, but if you have any specific questions, I will go back to every single one of them and reply. There's two reasons I'll do that. One, I give a shit, and two, it helps the algorithm. Let's get into it. So if you're a member of For Networking, you're a member of the For Networking community, you will know all about it. I come up against a lot of flack around the networking community for For Networking because of the community, because, oh, it's not businessy, or it's a little bit this, or it's a bit bitey, or I'm afraid to post in there. I get that a lot. Look, I understand that, and I'm not here today to tell you, just fucking do it and get on with it. I'm here to tell you some stuff so you understand it, how it works, and how it can work for your business. This summer, it generated me about £10,000 worth of business, and I'm not lying. I haven't fabricated that, it's true. Do you want to know how to do it? Stay tuned. James Chisholm has just put his comment in there. Barney is flouncing. Barney, chill out, dude. It's fine. Barney, by the way, James Chisholm. If you could all call him Barney from now on, that would be fantastic. Right, let's start with the biggest problem in Facebook, the biggest issue, the thing that most businesses go up against, and that is the algorithm. We hear about it a lot. Let me tell you this, not one person in the world that doesn't work at Facebook knows how the algorithm works. We're guessing, right? I'm guessing. A lot of what I'm going to teach you now is my opinion based on facts that I've found within Facebook blogs, forums, but also by using it myself. There is an algorithm, okay? If you just take this group, the For Networking group, as a snapshot of Facebook, it's busy, right? Now, a lot of the friction I get is, oh, I post in there, no one sees my stuff. Facebook has a huge problem, a massive problem, in that it's too bloody popular, right? Now, on your smartphone every day, if you're scrolling through Facebook, majority of people will spend an hour a day on Facebook, me, 4, ridiculous, and they're scrolling through Facebook. If they saw every single thing that anyone ever posted, they would hate Facebook, they would move away from it, it would feel like Twitter, it would be a snow drift effect, you know, swamped in it all the time. So Facebook built this algorithm to protect the product, okay? And the algorithm decides what you see. No timeline is ever the same. It's a bit like with Google. If you Google your own business, you're always top. If you're on Facebook, your own content is top. But what other people see is completely different. No two timelines are the same. Matt, my work experience student, we were sat here the other day, we were looking at the For Networking community and we refreshed it. We pulled our screens down and looked, and they were both completely different. Like completely different. Even though we'd both just been in a post, it was completely different. So you will never find one timeline the same. Your timeline is built for you and what you do, who you interact with and what you're interested in. So if you don't like what you see, look in the mirror. It's not all Facebook's fault, and it's not all For Networking's fault either. So this group is busy. Great snapshot, great example of For Networking. Somehow Facebook has to make sure that you see enough other content that you stick around. There's 22,000 people in here. If they posted every day, nuts. So your Facebook's unique. The noise will rise to the top. Now, this bugs people, but the noisy people in here, the people that post a lot of content, the people that kick up a bit of dust in here and upset people, they will be at the top of the thread. That's just how it works, because Facebook wants to show you content that's engaging, and Facebook is a machine. There are people at Facebook going through things, checking stuff, but they're not going to check everything. So the algorithm is looking for popular stuff. This is why the really interactive stuff, or those spiky posts, the one with all the popcorn on, that's why they're at the top. It doesn't mean that's what you should do. It doesn't mean that's okay. It just means that's the only way the computer can work out what's good and what's bad. It is getting more and more intelligent all the time. So tactics that work now won't work in the future. This is why a lot of what I teach is like, don't be a dick, give value and be a good person. More on that in a second. So those things will rise. If you don't like a post and you comment on it, it goes straight to the top of your timeline, and maybe other people's. So if you don't like something, I know we hear about it all the time, but please just scroll on. If you put in there, oh, I don't like this kind of stuff, or this really annoys me, guess what you're doing? You're giving it more fire. You're pouring petrol on it. That is how the algorithm works. It's a computer. Artificial intelligence in 2017 is very, very good, but it's still a computer. Okay? Martin Morrow's hit me up with some popcorns, gobshites. There we go. I love hashtag gobshites. Morning, Sammy. Thanks for tuning in. Right, I'm going to give you some stuff from the group, from the 4 networking community. Most of you are watching it from there. What works in this 4N community, and who are the most active? There are some stats and things that you can pull from elsewhere, but I've got access to some stats and stuff that I thought I'd share with you. I'm not going to give you specific details because we keep those hidden, but there's 22,000 people in this community, and I hear a lot of people say, oh, there's only 10 people that post in there. There are 15,000 active members in the community. Right? That is astonishing. There are 15,000 active people. People that just press like. People that scroll and have a look. People that are in there looking around, touching pictures, watching your videos. There's 15,000 of them. I'm going to let that sink in. 15,000 people. If you post in the community and people see it, there is a potential for 15,000 people to see your stuff. And that is why I'm in this community. Now, there are popular times to do it and there are more popular people. Some people will be seen by all those 15,000 people, but the thing that excites me is there are a large amount of people in there that are prepared to see what you post if it's useful content. The evenings are certainly more popular. There is a very good reason that the numbers at 9 works, because 9 o'clock is the pinnacle of Facebook. It's the time most people are there. I check Facebook when I wake up. I don't know about you guys. I also check it at lunchtime. But the majority, the mass audience, are there at 9 p.m. at night, because if you've got family or a life or kids, do you know what? Some people don't check Facebook in the day. What's wrong with these people? No, they've got a life. So 9 p.m. at night, that works everywhere, not just in this group, but that's why the numbers at 9 works really, really well. The midweek in this community seems to work more. So there is a myth, it's based on facts and research and stuff, and I've said it before, that the weekends are the most popular time. Friday nights, Sundays. Sunday in here is a good time to post, but the midweek is a good one. Sort of Wednesdays, Thursdays, I'm getting a lot of stuff happening on there as well. So there's a lot about when you post that makes a difference. Who do you think is the most active user in here? Put in the comments who you think the most active user in this community is. I'd be really interested to know while I catch up on these. Yep, Martin does his glad 4 at 9, 4 in at 9, yep. The picture of Anthony Donald asleep is the most popular picture, absolutely. But who do you think is the most popular person in here? Helena Marmot-Lester, Adam Stevens, Rob Levick, Adam Stevens, Martin Warlow, Michael Nagels, Janine Mitchell, 3 Monkeys, Sarah Batty, you, no, it's not me, Sarah Batty, Adam Stevens, Paula Cohen, me, it's not me, me or James Chisholm, says Hayley, that's just because you like us, James Chisholm, Adam Stevens, you, Lee Rickler or Adam, possibly, Adam, without Stevens we even know who you're talking about. I think it's fair to say he posts quite a lot of stuff. Now, I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm not suggesting you post hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of posts, because here's the interesting thing. Adam does post a lot of stuff, and I quite like Adam. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. I think he's all right. I think he's actually on a right mission. Sometimes he pisses me off. Don't get me wrong, but a lot of the times I think, do you know what, I get what he's doing. But you don't have to do that, because there are people in this community that are almost as popular as Adam Stevens, and they very rarely post, but when they do, people care. So you've got this whole balance thing. It's all about this interaction, this percentage. So yes, Adam posts all the time, and the numbers game is going to say, look, if you post that many times, you're going to get some comments, some this, some that, and you're going to get up to the top of the thread, and you're going to be seen all the time. Adam was asleep. He still posted. He still posted. But there are people in here that do really well. Michelle Daly does extremely well in this community. Why do you think that is? When she doesn't post hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of things in there, because the posts she does post are extremely interactive. So the numbers at 9 is one of the most popular threads in this community because people care, and it's a very popular post. People get involved with it. So you don't have to post thousands of times to get somewhere in this community. The numbers at 9 is something you want to look at, and don't copy it, but just look at it. It's popular because it's positive. Right? And it attracts more people. I'm a great believer in positivity, breeding positivity and attracting positivity. It just seems to be the post that draws people in. It's also incredibly consistent, and it's always there, and they double team it as well. So think about that. You don't have to post all the time. It works for Adam. It's absolutely perfect for him, and I think what he's doing is brilliant. It's on brand for him, but you don't have to do that. A lot of people look at it and think, well, I don't want to do what he does. Well, you don't have to. You don't have to do what I do either. And you don't have to do what Michelle Daly does. But that's how the algorithm works. It's looking at interaction, and you can have bad interaction because you've upset people, or good interaction because you're positive. That's down to you. So what gets interaction? This works everywhere, but it also works in the community. Facebook, I'll tell you what Facebook doesn't like. It doesn't like it if you link out. So if you're promoting your For Networking group and you put a link to the For Networking website, it doesn't like that. Now, that's weird because we're For Networking. This is the For Networking Community Business Group, and I can't link to a For Networking thing. No, you can't. Because what you're doing is you're sending traffic away from a Facebook group. You've heard this before. If you look at the For Networking group on a desktop, there are loads of AdWords down the right-hand side. Facebook loves us. We're driving 15,000 people to a group, and then advertisers are advertising to them. Facebook loves us. This is an incredibly active group. That is how Facebook makes its money. So linking out to your stuff, your blog, your event for networking, or something that you've got coming up, it doesn't work as well as if you just talk about it in the thread. Facebook wants you to keep the conversation in the thread, and that's a weird thing for people because you're like, well, surely I've got to send traffic to my website. I'm going to get people to buy my stuff. Yes, but it's better to use social media for what it's used for. Conversation. Facebook likes its own content. Facebook is very incestuous. It likes you to stay here and use its own things. So if you create an event within Facebook and share that in here, that's okay because you're just keeping people on Facebook. If you share your business page in here, that's okay. One of the most popular posts in this community over the last month has hundreds, nearly thousands, nearly 1,000 comments of people just posting links to their business page. Now, I don't get involved with those kind of things because it's like ladders and it annoys me, but I'm a purist. But Facebook lets that happen because it's just sending people to Facebook. It's not going anywhere. Okay? Facebook loves video. Look, this is why we do 4N TV Live now from the business page because it helps. Facebook's little baby is 4N TV Live. And if you do a Facebook live stream anywhere within Facebook, then it absolutely loves you. It's going to push you up the algorithm. The algorithm is absolutely gamed to show Facebook Lives more than anything else. Absolutely gamed. So I've now started doing 2-minute Facebook Live videos from my car on our business page, and they're reaching thousands of people. I reached nearly 6,000 people for free, and I've only got 2,000 likes on my page, by doing a Facebook Live video from my car. Right? I reached 6,000 people from my car. It's ridiculous. And then there's loads of advertising opportunities off the back of that if you want to go a bit further down a rabbit hole. But live video works. There are a couple of people that joined this community pretty much just, they came from nowhere. And they started with a live video. Abigail was one of them. I've not seen her for a while actually, but she came straight in, did a live video. It was incredibly interactive. It was a Facebook live video. It got lots of comments and it pushed it up. This stream here is getting lots of comments. This will help this post go higher up the algorithm in the group. And if this was posted actually into the group, it would get even more. Rob Levitt says, I need to get a car. 4N events inside Facebook, says John Denny. Yep, absolutely. Linda Reynolds removes links. Yep, Linda, if you're posting links to the website for your group, then it's not going to help you. And Helena Marmalesa, oh bugger, Facebook Lives. Yes, there's no choice really. You come and do lives. Recorded videos are cool too, but please post them into the group. If you post them on YouTube or elsewhere and link to them, it just becomes a link out. Even if it plays within Facebook, it's still effectively linking out. Because of course, if you watch a YouTube video, you then end up watching another 6 YouTube videos. Facebook knows this. Guess what YouTube is? It's a social media channel with advertising on it. It is a massive competitor. In fact, it is the competitor of Facebook. So upload the video into the group. Now, Foreign TV Live is a bit of a buck of the trend, really. Most videos should be quite short. Keep them short. Keep them a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, something like that. People don't have the time. There's a lot of people coming in and out. I've seen the numbers on here drop in and out. The retention on videos is really, really difficult. If you want to know more about that, tap up my work experience student. God, the man is just on fire this week. Paula Covin, we love to comment. We do. Morning, Tammy. Thanks for tuning in. Sarah P. Sarah Prothero is the rising star. She is smashing it. I'll tell you why. Here's a tip. Next one moves perfectly seamlessly on. Nice segue, Adam. Is pictures. Pictures work really well in here. If you're a 4 Networking member, and a lot of you guys that are tuning in now, in fact, everyone on there that I'm looking at now is a 4 Networking member. You should be promoting your foreign meetings and promoting when you're going to them. Sarah Prothero takes a selfie of everyone she meets at every single meeting and posts it in here. That is social media. That is what it's for. That's what it's for. Now, she posts loads of photos in here. It's great storytelling and it's interactive. If you post more than 4 photos, you have to click through. If you post 6 photos, you're going straight through, you're interacting. You're saying to the algorithm, I'm interested in this, and then it will push your content up to the top. So absolutely, post photos, share what you're up to, share what you're doing. Yes, Linda, post, don't have to put them on the page only. Try, if you can, keep it all in here if you want to do really well in here. Facebook favors the active people in here, right? There are, the top 10 people that post all the time, and you've all reeled off when I said who's the most popular person. So there is an argument that if you join this community, you've got no hope. Because to be fair, if there's already active people in here, it would be very unfair for you to come in and suddenly be more popular and get more eyeballs on your stuff. But there's a way around it. Definitely post your own content, right? Start your own threads. But to start with, of course, no one's going to see it because you'll get lost. And a lot of people, I say a lot of people, it's probably a handful of people, I've seen comments, posts, why doesn't anyone like my stuff? Why does no one comment on my stuff? Maybe you're not that interested, but maybe the algorithm doesn't like you. A really good way to get around that is to comment and care about other people first, right? Stephen Thomas talks about this a lot. He spends a lot of time commenting on other people's content. That's a good lesson for life, but also in this community. Comment on the other stuff. Be active on the 6 a.m. club, the 9 p.m. club. Get active on this stuff. Join Foreign TV Live every week. I can see a list of names here, people that always come on Foreign TV Live. They always comment. They always tune in. Guess what happens when they post in this community? They rise to the top. Facebook favors you if you're active and you care about other people's content. And even just reacting, like now, if you hit the emojis on there, if you hit the love, Facebook is tracking the difference between love, like, and angry. So if you hit the love, you might, I don't know, but Facebook started to tell me how many loves I've put on posts. I suspect it's tracking it. Mark Zuckerberg likes positivity, right? I'll leave that there for you. Facebook definitely favours people that have been here longer, but there's a quick way around that, is join in, post video, do Facebook Live videos, and then comment on other people's stuff, right? It's actually very simple. Now then, should you be positive or negative? Because the fact is, some of the most popular posts in this community are extremely negative. They're very spiky. They're argumentative. Someone posted the other day, it's not businessy enough in here. And that was an interesting thread, wasn't it? It wasn't necessarily a positive thing. Yes, Dale Carnegie, absolutely. Not all the stuff in here is positive. Not all the popular stuff in here is positive, but it's interactive. It's your choice which one you choose. Now, Michelle Daly could decide to be horrible to people, post controversial content to start topics and conversations, but it's not on brand. It is on brand for other people. It's absolutely what they want to do. I very often go against the grain in here. I often try and annoy people to get them to comment because I really want them to engage. I really want the content. I'm genuinely interested. It depends what you want, and it depends what your business is trying to achieve. Please stick to your core values of your business and the tone of voice and your brand for your business. I'm a cowboy. I can piss around in here all I like. You might not be able to do that if you're an accountant or an insolvency practitioner or a lawyer. You need to be careful what you're posting here. Make sure it's on brand. You can easily look on people on Facebook and social media and think, I'll do that. But that's okay, because that's their brand and that's what they've decided to do. And it may work for them and it may work for you. But if it's not on brand, it may damage you more than help you. So just keep that in mind. And add value. Social media is all about adding value. And I'll finish on this. Add value. Don't look at social media as a way to game algorithms. I've talked about it a lot. But I hope that you've got the point from this is be yourself and add really, really good content and give a crap about other people. It's a community. We called this a community on purpose because it's a community. Be involved in that community. Help people. Advise people. Tag other people in. Send people links to stuff that helps them out. Genuinely be there to help other people. It's absolutely paramount to success in life. I absolutely believe it. And Facebook is engineered that way, that if you're part of the community, it's going to help you out. I often see people just come in here and post a link and bugger off and drop it. That doesn't work because you're not part of the community. You have to be part of the community. And no, it's not going to work tomorrow or Wednesday. Suck it up, buttercup. Put some effort into it, okay? Life is about effort. You are rewarded for effort in the right areas or the wrong ones if you want to do that. But please be part of the community. That is what it's all about. That's what it's all about, right? Get involved in it. Add genuine value and reply to people because you want to help them. Try to avoid the algorithm. I've always said this about SEO and stuff. Google just wants good content. Facebook just wants really positive social media interaction. And one more thing I'll leave you with, a little nugget of information. Search the group. At the top of this group or on the side, depending on what you're watching on, is a search bar. Why don't you start searching in what you do or what you can help people with? Because you might find a load of questions about something you can help with. There's an interesting thought for you. Right, that's it. That's me done. That is my foresight slot. I will catch up on all the comments. Thank you for all the love and hearts. If you enjoyed that, please hit some hearts. That makes me feel great. And it might help the algorithm. I will go back on all the comments, absolutely. I will go through these now in my office. Thank you for all the stuff that's coming in. I'll try not to get distracted. It's far too easy to get distracted on there. I will reply to them all later on, so keep them coming. We have another one of these next week. This really has taken off. We've got Kimber Cooper coming in next week. She has got a foresight called "You Spin Me Right Round, Baby." I'm looking forward to meeting Kimber. I've never met her. Obviously, we're rivals, social media people. No, we just all collaborate around here. So make sure you tune in then. If you want to be part of Foreign TV Live, inbox me, hun, because I am in control of the shopping list for this. I decide whether you go on or not. The power I've got, it's unbelievable. Cowboy as well. Make sure you tune in to Michael Nagels on Friday at 4 p.m. Although I'm not sure if he's ever on there at 4 p.m. But if you want to hear waffling nonsense from a Texan who apparently runs 4 Networking, it's funny how they think they run 4 Networking, it's just basically us in here, then tune in. He'll have a mix of news, announcements, waffling nonsense. You don't want to miss that, but I always miss it. I'm going to ask him where he is. So that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed today's Foreign TV Live. It will be available on the replay. It will be pinned to the group. I'll be sharing the shit out of it because that's what I do. Feel free to continue networking just like at a foreign meeting. And if you're coming to Leamington Bloody Spa on Wednesday, I will see you there. As always, I will finish on time. It's 9 a.m. Have a wonderful day. And don't forget, add value. That's what life's all about. Yeehaw!